Alright, so this is Hat Rabbit or Spellcaster Rescue Rabbit. Not too sure why this exists, but it's pretty cool. You want to go ahead and show it off?
Sure. Of course, you can't have the deck without the rabbits. And I run 3 Neo, because they're light, they're Spellcaster, and they're only second strongest, from what I remember, the Gemini Elf. Still wins. And then, we have the god of the deck. It's Inari Fire. This, you can only control one, but no matter what phase you're in, except for battle phase, main phase 1, main phase 2, you can just special summon this guy, as long as you control a spellcaster.
Hey Katie, want to do me a favor and stand right there? Just a bit more back. There you go.
And then I run 1 breaker for a little bit of back row clearing, 2 Endymion because they're beefy.
Yeah. And it's a Spellcaster for Inari.
2 Thunder King because it doesn't really affect me. 2 Kage into Kage because it lets me first turn Shockmaster, and it's a dark because darks are good.
Oh yeah.
2 Veilers because I don't like my other people's effects, and 1 BLS because it wins games.
Because it's fucking broke shit. It's fun though.
Like 2 weeks, then you're up. Like, okay.
It's not really that bad this format because there's not many decks that actually use it. Anyway, we move on to spell cards.
Spell on it, 2 Wonder Wand because with Rabbit and Inari, you go even.
Yeah.
1 Lance.
I'm not sure
1 Pawn of Duality. 1 Pawn of Avarice. 1 MST. And the Trinity.
Pretty basic.
Pretty basic.
Still effective?
Still effective.
Okay.
The only time I wish I had more MSTs is when I was doing the Mermail matchup. Trap lineup wise, I've got 2 TTs.
Colton, don't move that ass. It's blocking the sun.
I've got 2 TTs.
Yeah.
Because if I can't go off, I at least have protection.
Oh yes.
I've got the Solemn Duo.
Always need protection.
Because protection is good. Compulse, because it's good. Bottomless, because Dragosack and dragons. And Threatening Roars. It stops people from OTKing me, but really this is just a placeholder until next set and when Mistake is released.
Oh my god.
I love that card.
Yeah, I was about to ask, does T-Roar work in the deck?
Most of the times I side T-Roar out for things like Mirror Force.
Okay.
I don't like maining Mirror Force because I don't know when I'm going to face an OTK deck and when I'm just facing something weird.
Alright, you can move on.
And on the extra deck, I run a Catastor because I run Veilers and Fire Inari. Run a Cowboy. Digesto Emerald because I run 6 Vanillas. So both effects most of the time are pretty damn live.
I found 2 other cards I'm interested in.
Laval Chain lets me skip around T-King and put a bunny on top of my deck. Maestro because it's Maestro. Dweller for the water matchups. Paladynamo because I can rabbit into 2 lights.
Oh yeah.
Black Ship, it just lets me get rid of things like Fortune Tune and that other rank 3 that doesn't know anything.
Zenmain?
That one.
Yeah.
Papilla, because I win games with this. I flipped up a 0 attack Millennium Shield with this for game.
Millennium Shield.
Yes.
You'll have to tell me about that later, but for now.
Shockmaster.
Too
because
good.
I can make it pretty easily.
Too good.
Feral Imp because I run 2 targets. I barely ever see someone Feral Imp with having both targets in graveyard or something. Constellar Omega because again I can summon 2 lights really quickly, and this is such a good card. It lances itself, making it easy to go for game. And Gemini Pearl for
swag.
For things like Ophion, Stardust, stuff I just need to have a little bit more attack to get rid of. And Ouroboros because it's it's a virus target. Plus, it's got 3 good effects.
And it's got 1 big ass.
Crazy Box, because it's a virus target. Plus, if you're feeling lucky, you don't roll a 1 or a 6, you could get some good stuff on this.
Oh yeah.
Off this. I'm actually when I get a second one, I'm running this at 2.
Alright, do you have a side deck you want to show?
I
or-
have a side deck.
Okay.
Side deck consists of 2 spell shattering arrows.
Card of the week. Woo!
Because Fire Fist will be a thing soon.
Totally not plugging my other video.
And it's good against spellbooks because it hits their Star Hall and their tower. It's fun to do when they go in for the attack and they think they can go over your monster and you're just like, no.
This is a quick play.
And it works with macros on the board.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
You don't work at macros anymore.
You're right, I don't. I lose with macros on the board.
2 deck devastation viruses, because soon this is going to be really good. Plus, it's a good thing. It's a good card against mermails.
Oh yeah. And Fire Fists.
And Fire Fist. 2 macro,
Speaking of macros on the board.
because it doesn't really affect me to flip up macro. Plus, it's good against the spellbook matchup, random rogue deck matchups like Dragoonities, and
Hush your mouth.
we have an Archfiend player.
Oh, GG. Oh god, that's so good against Archfiends. Yeah, go ahead.
And then there's 2 viruses for spellbooks and rogue decks that run an insane amount of, say, traps that I just don't want to bother getting around.
This won me the duel against Archfiends. I waited for him to play all his spells, he played a Falling Down, and I chained EV and called Traps. And then since he had nothing in hand, I just won the duel. Katie, get that ass right there.
I run 2 mirror forces again to swap out for threatening roar.
Alright.
When I'm facing decks like Constellars that like to make things that get on my nerves.
Alright, man, we're going at 6:30, so just, yeah, finish up.
Mind drains for dragons. Because
Enough
I can't
said.
decide anything else. And two decrees in case somebody decides
Who likes-
that chain burn is a thing.
Yeah, who likes trap cards? Nobody. Alright, so, alright, so that's the deck profile. You have any last comments about the deck?
Spellcasters for life!
Oh yeah, and you roll crazy blocks a lot.
Yes.
Alright, hope you enjoyed. We're coming back with, probably more deck profiles. See you then.